Welcome back, everyone. It's time for lesson number 19. Lesson 19 today. Wow, we're flying along, aren't we? And you're doing a great job, too. Well, today, our title is Subtraction. Subtraction, Part 2. Last lesson was Subtraction 1, and today we will study Subtraction 2. Are you ready to go? Me too. Here are the 5 key sentences. Number 1. Here are 3 numbers for you. Here are 3 numbers for you. Number 2. 5 minus 2 plus 1 equals 4. 5 minus 2 plus 1 equals 4. Sentence number 3. Underline the picture that has the correct subtraction. Underline the picture that has the correct subtraction. Sentence number 4. If you subtract 0, it means you subtract nothing. If you subtract 0, it means you subtract nothing. And sentence number 5. With natural numbers, you can't subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. With natural numbers, you can't subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. Well, there we have it. Those are the 5 main sentences for today. We will think about those while we study subtraction. Let's go and do it. Okay, all ready to go? Let's go. Today we're looking at subtraction. Subtraction. We're going to try some problems that are a little more difficult, a little more interesting. We're going to have fun too. We'll look at numbers and we're going to look at some pictures. First, let's look at some numbers. I will give you 3 numbers. Okay? Here are 3 numbers for you. We have the number 5. We have the number 2, and we have the number 1. 5, 2, and 1. 3 numbers. Now, we're going to do some subtraction and some addition. You remember, of course, the minus sign. The minus sign, and of course you remember the plus sign. Minus sign and plus sign. We're going to use both of them in the same problem. Both the minus sign and the plus sign. Are you ready? Minus, plus. This is a big problem. 5 minus 2 plus 1. 5 minus 2 plus 1. How do we find the answer? Well, what is 5 minus 2? 5 minus 2 equals 3. 5 minus 2 equals 3. We have one answer. We have part of the answer. But now we must finish the problem. Plus 1. Plus 1. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 equals 4. We have it. We have the answer. 5 minus 2 plus 1 equals 4. 5 minus 2 plus 1 equals 4. We've answered a question that has minus and plus, subtraction and addition, and we found the correct answer. Now let's take a look at a subtraction problem using pictures instead of numbers. Okay? Let's do some subtraction looking at some pictures. Are you ready? What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, 12. There are 12 balls here. 12. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 12 balls, 9 balls. This is a subtraction problem. 12 minus sign, 9. 12 balls minus 9 balls equals, well, let's underline the correct picture. Underline the correct subtraction or right subtraction. Okay? Underline the picture that has the correct subtraction, the correct answer. Are you ready? 12 minus 9 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. 12 minus 9 equals 4. 4 plus 9 equals 12? No. 12 minus 9 equals 3. Let's check. 3 plus 9 equals 12? Yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. There is our correct answer. The correct answer is 3. The difference between 9 and 12 is 3. Good work. Now, there's a couple more points I want to give you. A couple more key points. First, if you subtract 0, it means you subtract nothing. Here we have 0. 0. Now, if you subtract 0, it means you subtract nothing. Nothing. 5 minus 0, 5 minus nothing. The answer is still 5. You have the same amount as what you started with. 5 minus 0, this answer is the same as this number. When you subtract 0, you subtract nothing. 5 plus 0 equals 5. 5 minus 0 equals 5. Okay? One more point is with natural numbers, you can't subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. 2 minus 5 you cannot subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. The answer is less than 0. we can't do this with natural numbers. Remember, the bigger number goes on top. The smaller number goes on the bottom. Top, bigger, bottom, smaller. Bigger, smaller. Here, it's backwards. Well, the answer is less than 0, so we can't do this with natural numbers. We're going to talk more about this in our next lesson. Okay? Okay. Be sure to tune in to our next lesson. We'll learn more about this. That's all for today. Well, what did we learn today? We did some subtraction problems. In fact, we did a problem with subtraction and addition. We also looked at some pictures. We solved the subtraction problem using pictures. We learned that if you subtract 0, you subtract nothing. 5 minus 0 is still 5. Finally, we learned that with natural numbers, you can't subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. The first number on top must be bigger. The one underneath is smaller. You can't subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. That's the rule of natural numbers. We're going to talk about that more on our next lesson. Our next lesson is lesson 20. It's our final lesson. So be sure to join us. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.